there's not really a generic good start in this game, to be honest. Well, with barracks, like with the really early barracks plays, honestly, you can do something like this, right? So that's 2 on the wood, 1 on there, right? Now the thing is, like, with any of them, as long as you cut down the amount of time you're not producing anything out of any of the buildings, it's good, realistically. While you can keep your resources low as well. But then you've also got to try and keep in mind that you've got to gather a certain amount. In order to build anything. Like, I can't build anything out of the barracks just yet. But I've already got the barracks and the hunt. And the thing is, like, things really deviate from player to player. Like, the way I open is probably just about completely different than the way Vindicator opens. It's not like a lot of other RTS games. Because it's also pretty dependent on where things spawn. Like, that's travel time. Like, imagine if I didn't find that and it was over here. Like, it sounds funny, but, you know, it's not quite like other RTS games where it's as pinpoint, like, say, StarCraft or something. Like, a lot more of it is really on the fly in this. And obviously, like, you know, if you want to do specific things like, you know, fast TC or something. Pretty much you just want to gather as much wood as, like, you want to go to 5 to 5 or 4 to 5 before you actually start doing other things. And then, like, if you want to play around more buildings in amongst that, then you just, I don't know, work in other stuff. It's so hard to sort of put it into words, man, without sort of sitting there and actually analyzing after the game, which is what I'm trying to say. It's actually a pain in the ass trying to do it on the fly. It's really, really easy to do it in spectator mode. It's 10 times easier to do it in spectator mode. And in fact, stopping to think about it really hinders your ability to play, man. Unless you're a really, really good player. And I'm not. I'm a casual at this game still, ultimately. Like, I play a lot, sure, but I haven't had several years playing in a team house like a StarCraft professional or something. And then the Age of Empires 2 guys and stuff have oftentimes got like a decade's experience with the game. Like, I'm honestly a fairly late entrant to the game in this. It would be so much easier to go back and go over it later, is all I'm trying to say. Why? Don't even bring that up. Whoops. Okay, so that hunt's already depleted. That's bad. And the thing is, man, I'm a pretty sloppy player, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna lose the spear. Didn't have a villager queued up then. Like, those are little errors that sort of defeat the point of me talking about a perfect build order if I'm not doing a perfect build order. Because I'm already, you know, not really 100% focused, but I'm already well in the lead because I've already put the early pressure on. Like, he's pulled the workers back. I can, you know, it's just easy to go over it later. And that's the thing too, like, at this level of play, I know I can get away with... Like, he's not age 2 yet. And I shouldn't be doing that. He's not age 2 yet, so I know I can get away with opening up with the second dock. I wouldn't be able to do that otherwise. You know, it's easy to say little tidbits like that, but saying the entire build order, like, pre-planned is a bit sort of difficult. Like, and I've already floated a shit ton of food, which I shouldn't be doing. Actually, put her on there, because then I can build faster. Oh shit, this is bad. Oh well, doesn't matter. The beauty is I've got docks behind us, so it doesn't really matter what happens here. You won't be able to engage. I'm just going to gather a lot of wood because, you know, even though he's got spearmen, they're really slow. I should be able to hold regardless of what happens there. Probably should market that side, knowing that his army's up on the other. So I want to take an early market, just to really hit super ahead. I've already got hunting dogs, so that's not going to be a problem. Grab net lures as soon as I can, because the conservation is really good. This is too long, I don't actually need to go that distance, I don't think. Should try to split the villages up and throw down more slowhouses, but I'm taking quite greedy putting it there, but doesn't really matter. Still not a hunt there. Well, the beauty of playing Egyptian is that you can't worry dick when everyone else is. In the straight up fight, anyway.
Wild rum! Got it.
Oh, what's gonna happen here? What's gonna lie you on that shit?
Got it.
That's probably what it's waiting on.
Milk, got it. Got it.
Bro,